What's happening, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel, United We Stand 734. It's your boy Honky Kong, and I want to do a quick, I'm going to call this a mini rant video on the just unbelievable cronyism and political hypocrisy we see nowadays. And this little story I'm going to go through real quick is something that happened here in the local Metro Detroit area. Excuse me. And it just highlights the reason why I fucking have absolutely no respect for most politicians. Okay? There's a lady, her name is Betty Petrenz, all right? She is the office manager for U.S. Representative John Conyers. John Conyers has been a U.S. representative for about 500 years. He's ancient, okay? He's also a very far left-leaning politician and a vehement anti-gunner, okay? Keep that in mind. Remember that. He is big-time anti-gunner, all right? So his office manager, Ms. Betty Petrenz, goes into the Detroit Federal Courthouse and gets caught with a loaded weapon. Now, this was completely an accident. She had it in her purse, didn't know it was still on her, but she gets busted for it. Now, before we talk about what happened to her, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened to the previous three people that made the exact same mistake Ms. Petrenz did. All right? One of them was a clerk. She had worked there for 20 years. She was terminated immediately for accidentally bringing her registered firearm. She had a CCW, a whole 9 yards, for bringing it to work on accident in her purse. Second one was a male law clerk who worked for one of the judges, was forced to resign. Two people lost their jobs right there. Third one was a real estate agent. She was going through some bankruptcy proceedings, and same thing. She forgot, brought her gun. They find it. She gets popped. She's in all types of trouble. Since she didn't work there, they couldn't fire her or force her to resign, so she was charged with a gun crime. She was criminally charged with a felony gun charge. Very serious stuff. Now, it was later put into diversion program, which I'll explain what that is in a minute. Okay. So eventually they did the right thing in her case, but she was still criminally charged. Still scary stuff. Very serious charge. Betty Petrenz was put immediately into what's called a pretrial diversion, which is the way, as prosecutors describe it, it's basically a gift. It means absolutely nothing. All you have to do is stay out of trouble, and everything is completely wiped clean. Now, the other three people suffered some pretty severe penalties, but Betty Petrenz didn't even get a slap on the wrist. All she has to do is stay out of trouble. She was never criminally charged with anything, just given a slap on the wrist, when the other three people got the book thrown at them. Why, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you. Obviously, John Conyers is a hypocritical piece of garbage, because he put weight on the prosecutors, on the judges, on the courts, whoever it was. He used his substantial political clout to gain favor with them and to essentially not only drop charges, but to never bring charges against this woman for doing the exact same thing the three people who just got the book thrown at him did. Now, let me say this. I think the way they handled Petrenz's case is the way the other three should have been handled. It was an honest mistake. Nobody got hurt. These people should not have lost their jobs or been put through criminal trials, criminal proceedings. But the fact is, the only reason this Petrenz lady walked is because Conyers used his clout, which I can't wrap my brain around, because you're supposed to be this big-time anti-gun guy, but yet one of your employees gets busted for a gun charge, and that's okay. You sweep that under the rug. That's not a problem. You go to bat for her. So why is it's okay for one of your employees to commit gun crimes, but nobody else can have access to firearms? What kind of bullshit is that, John Conyers? Well, I'll tell you, look, John Conyers is an absolute scumbag. He's a left-wing, race-baiting pile of shit. He's made a career out of it. He's just a dirtbag, okay? His wife, let me tell you a little extra something about John Conyers. His wife's named Monica Conyers. She was a former Detroit city councilwoman who just got out of federal prison after 2 years for taking bribes and jewelry to sway her vote as a council member for a huge, massive, several billion-dollar sludge removal contract for the city of Detroit. Okay, so that's the type of people we're dealing with. Just the scum of the earth, fucking shitheads. John Conyers keeps getting reelected because fucking crackhead hood rats keep voting for him. People that wouldn't, that can't figure out that the guy spent 50 years robbing them blind. That's the type of motherfucker John Conyers is. So John Conyers, you're a pile of shit. That's what you deserve right there. Blah, you fucking piece of shit. You're a scumbag. Everybody else, let me know what you think of this video. If you think I'm tripping, let me know. Everybody else, behave yourself. Be good. Don't be John Conyers. Be decent, productive members of society. Don't be leeches that just take in tax dollars and don't do anything with it, except just be more and more of a shitbag every day. That's all I got. Everybody behave yourself. Stay safe, and I'm going to catch you next time. Peace.